Are you a goal setter or are you a goal achiever? The difference in so many instances is how the goals are set. If they're just sort of plucked out of the ozone and said, this would be nice, or this is what I want to do, or this is what I should do, chances of them ever becoming reality are really pretty slim. But when you have a firm foundation and your goals are built on that foundation, the chances of you accomplishing them just goes up exponentially. So what does that foundation look like? Well, that's why I created the 7 Pillars of a Happy and Successful Life many years ago. First for me, and then for clients, and now for anyone who's willing to embrace the principle. Because what it does is these 7 pillars allow us to create a foundation on which to build our lives. Those pillars are personal, your relationship with yourself; physical, everything about your health; and emotional, which is largely about resiliency and how you roll with the unexpected things that life has a way of tossing in our path; spiritual, however you define spiritual; professional, doesn't matter if you're an auto mechanic or an attorney, whatever you do to bring money into the household; financial is about stability and where you're headed; and relationships of all kinds. And so when you know what success looks like to you in each of these areas, and this is not about what mom and dad define success as, this is not about what society says success is, this is about what you in your heart of hearts know that success is for you. And when you know what it looks like in those 7 areas, then you have the opportunity to take them and to weave them together to create your unique definition of success. Now, when you have that, that's the foundation. And so as you're setting goals, and they're going to take you where you want to go. Years ago, Stephen Covey talked about climbing the ladder of success and making sure it was leaning against the right building, so that when you get to the top of the building, that you're where you want to be. I think we all know people that the world would call successful, but they're really unhappy because the success they have achieved is not the success that is most meaningful to them. And so that's what your unique definition of success does, is it gives you something to create goals and to build towards. But it also gives you something else. It gives you clarity about what is good for you, what is better for you, and what is great for you. And you can use that as a mindful filter to understand that by saying no to good, you are going to have the time and the space and the energy in your life to say yes to great. And so to introduce those principles in a little bit more detail, I have an ebook. It's the 7 Pillars of a Happy and Successful Life. I'll attach a link to this video, but I encourage you to download it and to really ponder on it and think about what success looks like to you. Because here's the reality. Life is moving incredibly fast, even in these days of, being quarantined and everything else that we're dealing with right now with social distancing and COVID-19. This is precious time that we can use to really step back and see if where we're going, the choices that we're making, if they're really taking us where we want to go. And there's no better way to really evaluate that than to look at your unique definition of success and then make sure that you use it as a mindful filter to take you where you want to go. Because there's something incredibly exciting about watching your dreams become your reality. Thanks for listening. Download the ebook, and I'll look forward to hearing from you soon.